When I first received the notification that I was chosen to be a part of the Emerging Leaders U.S.-China Study Delegation, I was overwhelmed with emotions. I was filled with feelings of excitement, thrill, and elation as I tried to imagine what would China be like. Dissimilar notions and reactions came from my family and friends when I told them I would be traveling more than 6,500 miles away from my Midwestern hometown Milwaukee to study abroad in Beijing and Shanghai. To be completely honest, I do not think we share the same positive impressions about this once-in-a-lifetime journey to another country. I lost track of how many times I heard, "Is it even safe for you to be there? You know black people don't belong in China. You know their government believes in dictatorship and you're going to end up in jail somewhere." And the infamous, "All you're going to eat over there is cats and dogs." You see, most of these stereotypical and negative viewpoints came from people who barely ventured the streets that raised them. Their overwhelming sentiments of uncertainty, worry, and nervousness made them wonder, why would Haley ever want to go to China? Initially, before departing on my trip, I answered this question vaguely with, why not? There are so many things that this opportunity could do for me. I didn't let my family and friends discourage me from traveling abroad. I embarked on an adventure with 20 other STEM and business students to uncover the questionable depths of China. As I spent time in this foreign land, I started to grow. I began to learn, I gained insights, and I was touched in a special way. Most importantly, I created detailed answers to the repeated question back home, why China? Through attending tours, studying at Beijing Foreign Studies and Fudan University, interacting with my new Chinese friends, consuming the Asian cuisine, visiting historical sites, and simply immersing myself in the Chinese culture, I see this once unfamiliar country in a new perspective, a view that is completely divergent from the narrow-minded ideas shared by most of my family and friends in the United States. I personally challenged their misconceptions and gave truth to their biased opinions as I began to recognize what China had to offer. China is a thriving country with a multitude of great attributes. With my eyes, I have witnessed China's beautiful geography, aesthetic arts, intelligent inventions, fascinating architecture, and dynamic cities. Through my observations, I have noticed their great sense of community, intriguing philosophy, their robust economy, and the future potential that China possesses. Within my interactions, I have met the humble, smart, charming, and warm-hearted people who make up the 1.3 billion citizens that live in the country. Through my experience, I have discovered the real story of China, a story that I can share with my family and friends in Milwaukee to encourage them to gain a new, true perspective that differs from the previous stereotypical outlooks. Who would have ever known that a foreign country had all these great attributes that contrast far beyond our insensible ideas? Only the people who take a leap of faith with an open mind, leave their comfortable surroundings of their hometown, and travel the distance to visit another nation.